Hello there, it's Haley with the wonky weather report. Yes, there's much to talk about in the world of tropical cyclones, but we're not going to talk about them in much depth because there's much to be fixed. So, let's talk about first, there's a new area of invest out here. I believe it's 92 WP, so that's potentially something that might turn into something, but just an area of invest right now. And speaking of areas of invest, this thing is still at a medium chance of tropical cyclone formation in the next 24 hours. Let's go back over here where it's slightly less messed up. Hey look, we've got spaghetti models again. See, they come and go. The data provider I've got, some days the spaghetti models are there, some days they're not. NG10, I believe this would be all variations of the no gaps model, the Navy's thing, which is based on the GFS or something, or the GFDL. There are so many acronyms. Anyway, all of those, what do they call them? The ensemble run, apparently. That's, I think, what the NG is for no gaps, and then the different ensemble members have a number. Anyway, so apparently they think it's all headed for Australia. Now, it might be an extra tropical cyclone at that point. But yes, so this is Freda. Cannot remember the words for things. Tropical Cyclone Freda hanging out there. Per the JTWC, Freda is apparently at peak strength right now. Doesn't mean, of course, that Freda isn't a big problem. So let's go take a look at the satellite view for Freda. So there you go. That is Freda booking into Nouvelle-Calédonie. Oui. So there is a new storm out here in the South Indian Ocean, sort of. If you zoom in far enough, you could be like, what is going on with this stuff? So we've got three things. There's the high chance of tropical cyclone formation in the next 24 hours. That's left over until the JTWC updates the outlook, and then, of course, they'll switch it from high to, hey, there's already a storm out there. But so the JTWC, they've had a tropical cyclone formation alert for the past few days, whereas the Météo France has actually been covering the storm and they're calling it right now Tropical Depression 5, and the JTWC is calling it Tropical Cyclone 7. So these are actually two, this is the same storm, but what you're seeing here is the JTWC path right next to Météo France's path. So that is what is going on with that. So I'm going to have to figure out how to combine those in an intelligent manner. So the point is, if you go to the Tropical Depression 5 page, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you get the Météo France report and what they're saying about it. And if you go to Tropical Cyclone 7's page and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you get the JTWC report on it. So hey, bonus information or something. So yes, those will be combined somehow, or maybe they'll get combined when they both start calling it, I believe it's Dumile is the next one. So yes, so one actual storm now, JTWC and Météo France both calling that officially some sort of, well, maybe not officially, tropical depression, tropical cyclone. So, you know, Météo France has it as 5 knots slower, would you say that? 5 knots, not as strong as the other one. And then just a medium chance of tropical cyclone formation over there. Tropical Cyclone Freda over there. And then the new area of invest. Yes, so I shall have to fix that. By the way, Cyclone Lab, it looks a little bit different. So instead of having to manually update, it's not, of course, going to look like this for you because you are not logged in as me. But so now there's the hosted on, was it minus.com, all these different images. Because, you know, it was just a bad idea, apparently, to try to load, what are we up to, 9 different GIFs or something, animated GIFs all at once. That was a bad idea. Right, so, but that's not the final thing. I'm going to figure out something better to do with that. But anyway, that's what that looks like right now. So, what is it? Severe thunderstorm weather-wise. That's what they call this. Or that's what I call this. In the US, so severe thunderstorm weather-wise. All peachy. So no tornadoes, apparently. And not even in the next few days. So that's good. Now, of course, snow. Well, this would be rain, this would be snow. You can kind of tell on the radar based on how, you know, crisp it looks. See, that looks much more crisper, much more crisper. I'm pretty sure that's grammatically correct. And then this looks kind of like just all over the place. So that must be snow and that must be rain. Now, if you look at certain commercial weather services and stuff, they separate it out and put different color scales and stuff, you say. So you can say, oh yes, that's definitely snow and that's rain. How about that? Anyway, that's it. Yes. CivilWeatherTV.com is the official homepage of the screencast. WikiWix is WICKEDWX.com. Cyclocane is CYCLOCANE.com. And I've just remembered. There's one more thing to show. In case it's not clear, you just click on this and then it will load up the larger image of that. So there you go. That is how you can now view the animated GIF. So it's also... How do I get out of this though? Oh, that's awesome. I have no idea how to close this. Obviously, much that needs fixing on the site today, apparently. So, yes, I should get right to that or something. So that is it for today. Hopefully you are staying safe out there.